The plan for me originally was to start streaming about almost an hour and a half ago. And hold up. The plan for me originally was to start streaming about almost an hour and a half ago. And hold. Yeah, you weren't supposed to hear that. You weren't supposed to hear that. Yeah, another example of things going wrong. So, the original plan was for me to stream about about an hour and a half ago, but I found myself having to do a bunch of setups and corrections for a few assets here, from video thumbnails to getting Higurashi When They Cry Hope Plus installed and properly modded on my computer. Long story short, on the Higurashi situation, I had to settle a payment dispute with my credit card here when I tried to buy the game off Manga Gamer's website here. They wanted to verify that it wasn't fraud, that sort of thing. That took a little bit of time for me to do that, along with me having to set up an account with them, because I didn't have an account with Manga Gamer prior to that purchase. Finally got that downloaded, then I had to take the time to update the 07th expansion, 07th mod installer, which added another minute. Then I had to mod my copy of Hope Plus, which took several more minutes, and then I spent a good solid 15 minutes after all that pondering which BGM selection I want to install for Ho Plus, because I was given 4 different choices, and each and every one of them, at least to me, based on what I read on their summaries, could have potentially had some kind of issue or another, whether it be tone inconsistencies between different types of tracks, or even some tracks being based on MIDI format, which might sound a bit dated compared to previous arcs I've covered on that series, to other potential issues. So it's just like, I had spent 15 minutes pondering which decision to make, even consulting the mod wiki here for a little bit more extra info on the matter, before I finally decided on a choice. And then when I felt like I was finally able to get things set up, I hop on YouTube, and I find that, oh shit, part 2 of Noel and the Moral Fate is displaying the wrong part number. It showed part 3 on the thumbnail rather than part 2, so I had to fix that. I had to take some time to fix that, and then I had to actually create a thumbnail for part 3, figuring out how exactly I wanted to go about it, before I ultimately decided on the image that I've settled on there. So, yeah, I mean, somehow I managed to do all this along with a few other things on the side, and I ended up wasting almost a solid hour and a half from when I originally wanted to start this thing. And frankly, I'm a little bit peeved, because I was originally wanting to try to see if I could maybe stream 2 things today, and maybe also finish what's left of the latest episode of Lamination International I've got in the pipeline at the moment, which I'm almost done editing, thankfully. So I might end up releasing that later tonight after I get done streaming. I'll have to see, but I don't see why I shouldn't be able to. But yeah, I guess whether or not I end up streaming 2 games today here, I guess it'll depend on how quickly I end up getting through season 3.5 of Noel the Moral Fate. So it'll all have to factor on that. If I got time for it, I will either try streaming either Yakuza 0 or the first episode or the first part of Higurashi When They Cry Hope Plus, although it'll probably end up being Higurashi if I do anything at all, because I want to do a little bit of quick research for Yakuza 0 first before I end up playing that again. So I end up saving some extra time for everybody on that, so it's probably going to be Higurashi if I do anything else. So, wait. Excuse me, I have the be right back thing on here set up. See. Yeah, just I'm ready to start. I'm done playing tech support for a number of issues that may or may not be tangentially related to what I'm trying to do here. So I want to have some fun now, and hopefully you guys will end up having some fun with me today. Let's get started. .5. Okay, so I know so far that the tenant that I'm going to be hunting down here likely had a run-in with the mafia or Burroughs gang or whoever it is. I'm sure I'll get my memory refreshed on the exact specifics on that soon enough. And is there an option I can hold on? Nah, I think the volume settings are probably okay actually. Why don't I just follow my current lead for now and see what's waiting me over at Abby's bar? Head to Abby's bar in the slums. Time will pass if you have a talk here. Yep, let's go. Is this the place? Come on in. Sorry to ask out of the blue, but did you write this note? Where'd you get that? Who are you two? We're perfectly normal. Yep, perfectly normal. Ignore the eye patch and the missing arm on the lady, and ignore everything about the gentleman with the newspaper. Totally normal people. Dressed like that, you're only making yourself look more suspicious. We are people indebted to Mrs. Carroll, and we haven't seen her lately, so we visited her place, but she was away. And looking in the mailbox, we found this. Still in the mailbox, huh? Yeah, that's right. I wrote that. Good job figuring that out when I didn't even write my name. Well, you know, she told us about this place and said to ask here if anything happened. What kind of situation is Carol in right now? Since, we owe her, but don't know her much. Heard she was looking for something. Got worried. All right, take a seat. I'll serve you tea. I'm Carol's big brother, Chris Bell. Oh, you are, huh? I used to run another bar called Abby's out of a shared building in the business district. And I had Carol play piano for us there. But Laughless's business district isn't the safest place by any means. You don't say. So Carol stumbled upon the city's dark side. Its dark side? She found out things she shouldn't have. Things you're better off not you're better off. Don't you mean better off not knowing? You know, we got a bit of a grammar error here. He must mean Russell's ties with ex-mafia. I see. She could have just given it up, but she hates anything crooked. She dug into that darkness, and some bad sorts took notice. Our lives were going to be in danger, so I closed the bar there and ran to the slums. Honestly, I want nothing to do with that dark underbelly. Better to call it bad luck and forget about it. I'm fine if I can run my bar in peace and quiet. I visited over and over to tell her to stop being so dangerously nosy, but she's been out lately. That's why I put that note in her mailbox. But that was over 2 weeks ago. If it was still in there, she's either not checking her mail, or she hasn't been back. Probably the latter. I get it. That's about all I can tell you. Seems you can't get in touch with Carol either. But if you do, could you try and stop her too? Carol's not suited for that kind of thing. There'll be no turning back if she... I understand. Thank you for speaking with us. Well, isn't that great? Got a clear picture of who owned the room now. But we still do not know Carol's whereabouts. Learning that isn't going to amount to anything. And I mean, she's been missing for weeks and left her furniture and clothes. I'd expect the worst. Now we know we're good to keep using the room, so you can just focus on your vacation, alright? That would be nice, but that ain't gonna happen. In a way, yes, I've achieved my initial objective. Even I'm unsure if I should spend the time off Caron gave me to pursue this further. But if I do feel the desire to, I should speak with Caron again. Mission updated. Okay, story. Talk to Caron at hideout to look for Carol. Well, looks like if I do that, I'll end up wasting what's left of this whole day, so... why not? What is it? I want to locate Carol. Caron. Admittedly, I am curious about Carol's whereabouts. You just don't get it, do you? I'll say it one more time. You're on a vacation to get yourself in order. It is now the time to be worrying about somebody with no connection to you. I do understand that, but as a person who may have fought against Laughless like me, I want to know what she's doing now. Give me a break. It's like you're already back on your feet, getting the will to fight against Laughless again. When did you start getting that energy? Was it when we started looking into Carol? We don't have a lot of clues. Even when we found people who know Carol, none of them know why she's gone missing lately. In other words, if there are any clues left, they'd have to be in this room. If you're that curious where she is, see if you can figure it out. I'll give it a try! Someone else who fought Laughless like her. What a thing for a girl who was once rushing toward death to say. Let's look for any traces of Carol left in this room. Okay, the BGM is 40%. Okay, so that's still the same. Let's look under the sofa! I could relax quite nicely on the usual sofa with a scented candle, but I'll investigate first. Duly noted. Let's investigate the books. These are books Caron picked up. We've added some of our own since arriving, so I doubt we'll find anything to do with Carol. The hand coat were inside this locker. I suppose that was Carol's typical outfit when she went around the slums collecting information. A pianist's formal garb is traditionally a dress, so this would be her decorative garb. Something's odd here. Something about what I just said felt off. What exactly was it? Okay, why are the hat and coat both red? Why is her detective outfit left here? Isn't pianist in a coat a fresh take? Maybe this? Perhaps it's perfectly valid for a pianist to buck tradition and play wearing a coat. A daring choice that refrains from ostentation. A world of possibilities is being slept on. I think I might have made a wrong choice because Noel's being theatrically stupid right now. That doesn't really sound right. Okay. Okay. I'm glad I got that confirmation real quick. Okay, so why was her detective outfit left here? That's right. Why would the clothes which Carol usually wore be here? Did she change to something else before disappearing somewhere? You feel like you made progress in the investigation. Oh well. Guess I'll have to check that other little bit of dialogue in another one, if I feel like it. If I remember to. Carol must have brought this piano from Abby's. There's still sheet music on the stand. Actually, since Carol was a pianist at the bar, she likely had plenty more sheet music around. I wonder where she put it. You feel you made progress in the investigation. Well, let's see. Maybe these boxes? Oh? Looking closer. There's an open envelope behind these boxes. This is probably stamped and postmarked, so it arrived in the mail before Carol left. There's nothing inside. The address is a building in the business district, it seems. Carol does have history in the business district, but I believe that's all I can get out of this. Okay, so I guess we'll need to pay a visit to the business district soon. Here, maybe? Caron washed these blankets. We disturbed these since we began living here, so I doubt we'll find anything to do with Carol. Guess not. Okay. Okay, we're not sleeping. The kitchen didn't seem to get much use to begin with, so I doubt I'll find anything here. The fridge still has electricity, so it seems that she hasn't been absent for months or anything. I feel like I've given the room a good search. We haven't checked out Charlie! Yet I found no sheet music anywhere. If she would bring a piano to her room, I cannot imagine she threw away her scores. Or else... could it be? Is her sheet music not here because she took it with her? Seems reasonable to me. Oi! Let me check out Charlie! I think I'm beginning to see what happened. Oh? It's possible that Carol went out somewhere as a pianist. As a pianist. First of all, it was strange that her hat and coat were left in the locker. Because that's what Carol usually wore. It's not like she definitely wore that every day. Could have had something else on when she vanished. In that case, I would expect to find a certain something in the locker. But it wasn't there. What's it? Her dress. A pianist must have a dress to look her best in, especially one who is performing at a bar. So basically, she went out in a dress instead of her usual hat and coat. Still, I don't think that's enough basis to say whether she went out to work as a pianist. There's one more thing missing that one would expect in a pianist's room. Sheet music. It's bizarre to have a piano, yet no sheet music. And as a performer at a bar, she must have had a wide variety of scores she could play. And since that's nowhere to be found, She took it with her when she left. Right? Correct. Wearing a dress and taking her sheet music? Carol surely left with the intent to play piano. And my suspicion is that the arrival of this envelope is what led her to do so. The empty open envelope. This is official mail, stamped and postmarked, with an address, sent from the business district. Suppose this were an offer to play piano for a bar in the business district. Would she accept? Wouldn't she be too busy playing detective to take up a piano offer? Well, what if it's not necessarily a piano offer, but a letter for a letter summoning her for a wholly different reason altogether that ties into what she was investigating. In other words, the letter promised Carol a lead. I do not know. But if I were in Carol's position, I believe I would accept. Particularly if I had pride in my talents. Alright. Not a bad deduction with limited clues. Thing is, Noel, if your deduction is correct, Carol disappeared in the business district. Being wanted criminals, be hard to follow further. Can we at least go see the address on this envelope? You can't do any questioning if you go. It's not like the slums. I do not mind that. I just wish to trace Carol's steps, as far as we are able to go. Then let's go at night. We leave late at night. We come back the same night. That's my condition. Well, it's already the PM anyway, so that works for me. Doesn't mean there's much waiting time then. I understand. Following Carol's final trail. When I'm ready, I'll talk to Caron in the afternoon. Mission updated. The date comes to a close. Oh, come on! Okay, I guess I gotta go do something else first before I can continue this little main story event. Alright, day 4 of vacation. 4 days left. The slums are pretty livable, all told. Okay, what can I do to pass the time? I'm not slacking off or anything. My work doesn't start until the sun goes down. Ah, so you're a lady of the night, eh? Interesting profession. Okay, you still don't have anything new to say, Mr. Drinker. What about you? What do you not care about, sir? Something happened at the old council building. Not that I care. I doubt there's money in it. It's bad all over what? Even if the slums are worse, the business district's pretty unsafe. Their image is improved at least. Let's visit the cat cafe. Closed Sunday, Wednesday, and Saturday afternoons. Doesn't appear to be open right now. Well, never freaking mind. I guess I can't get my cat fixed right now. Screw everything. Okay, maybe I can find someone to shop for. What can I get from you? Know what? Maybe I should go to the back alley and try to get some money. We should try this little trial thing again, see if I can actually attempt it properly. But let's talk first. I heard I head out on Fridays. God takes breaks too, you know. Okay, let's attempt it. Let's take the challenge. Empty. 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 Fucking hell. There we go. Come on, get it open. Get it open. Ah, shit. Come on, come on. Okay, go. Okay, got a key. Come on, come on. Woo. Yes. Way to go. Newbie cake for you. Yeah, but I got holes in my feet now. And you got a good amount of time left. And here's your prize. Noelle greatly enjoyed herself watching. Noelle was greatly invigorated. The trial courses change regularly. Looking forward to another great attempt. Yeah, in the back of my mind, I was wondering why it was different from the first one. Guess that explains that. Alright, so we're on the PM now. Let's save. Alright. Let's go to the address. Alright, but don't get your hopes up. Remember, Carol disappearing happened days before you and I even met. The odds of peeking your head in now and finding anything out are... I understand. But somehow, I feel that this will bring things to a close. Now that's an old dilapidated building. This should be the right address. Going by the sign on the door, I guess this is indeed a bar. That floor where something terrible looks to have happened is where Carol was headed. Seems like it was a bar, like you expected. Emphasis on the was. Whether that disaster area has any connection to Carol, we have no way of knowing. But, just considering the situation, I know. Carol had already been marked by ex-mafia. Even after she escaped to the slums, someone found out she was digging into shady business. The piano offer could have been a trap even, to lure Carol out and get rid of her. To be honest, I did not really think that Carol, who vanished some time ago, was out there getting on all right. She was already someone who knew too much, enough to suspect and look into Mayor Burroughs. It was far easier to believe that she was made to disappear somewhere. Guess even someone like you had to be prepared for that outcome. Carol was snuffed out here. That's the natural conclusion. So long as her attackers weren't total idiots. Well, hey, that is indeed a possibility. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Santa? Guess not. You've got some guts, Carol. Clearly an acquaintance of Carol's. And hello, she's got a shotgun. To think you'd get lucky and make it away once, then push that luck to waltz right back here. But you know, I can understand. You couldn't bear the thought of being chased by a Janabaki? Batchy? I'm gonna presume it's pronounced Batchy. By Janabachi your whole life, could you? Decided you'd rather be a good sport and offer yourself up for an easy way out? Huh? What? Ma'am, Will. Okay, so you're ex-mafia then, huh? Or, I don't know. Well, you're something mafia at least. Huh? Don't you dare, she's my prey. But ma'am, if I could have a word, your pickiness about firing one-handed to look cool is how Carol escaped at such close range. Case in point, we got the possible idiots right here, or rather, idiot as in singular, and it's the lady right here who just wanted to look cool. So yeah, chances are I'm willing to believe she is indeed alive now, and we have this try hard to thank. My hand just slipped. That's all. Okay, I believe you. Karen, what is going on? Just a guess, but I think these are the ex-mafia that were chasing Carol. Okay, so I was right the first time. Ex-mafia. And it seems like they've mistaken you for Carol because of your outfit. Huh? But Carol was in that bar, didn't she? Anyway, this time I will shoot you down because I'm being trusted to take care of this loose end. Seriously, who are you? Some ex-mafia princess or something? Trying to make Daddy the Don proud or whatever? Calling it now, you're the mafia princess that's trying to prove herself. We'll see if I'm right. If I keep making more missteps, I'm going to fall behind Ambrogio. Let's save. You there, the stupidly huge one. I don't know if you're Carol's bodyguard or what, but we'll show no mercy, not even to civilians. Why don't you give this one up? Sorry, but that's my line. He's a devil! I see, Carol, I see. So you went to get a devil in desperation. You don't seem particularly, threatened by this, Jana. Suicidally overconfident much? Now isn't that funny? Even resorting to that. This time, you will be D-O-N-E done! While I'm at it, I'll have you spit up the means of summoning that devil as an offering to the group. You heard her. Well, perhaps it'd be better if we cleared up her misunderstanding. But where's the fun in that, Noel? Where's the fun in that? That's a pain. Let's just shut her up for now. I'm with Karen here. Ah, oh shit. Oh, ooh. Okay, so, ma'am, please aim more carefully. Keep your aim steady. Shut up already! I'm going to reload, so buy me some time. I love how disgruntled they are. Oh dear. Okay, I guess I shouldn't try attacking them when they're glowing red like that. Dear God, your aim is poor. It's your time to shine. I'm going to reload, so buy me some time. Okay, let's do this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Get back here. There we go. Oh dear, that was close. Nee. Yeah. Look, I'm reloading again, so buy me some time. You're out of goons, m'lady. Nice face. Why, there's nobody left. In that case, I'll handle this myself. Oh boy. You're not gonna try to shoot me anymore? Nope. Well, I somehow lucked out there. You're all kinds of strong. Ma'am, we just happened to notice, but that girl isn't Carol. It's someone else. Aww. Say what? I like how as a scream zooms out, Noelle's character sprite looks like as though she's shaking. For real, it was too dark to see, so I didn't notice at all. You should have said something if you weren't her. What's the deal with you people? We aren't going to state our names, but know we are on Carol's side. Cease your pursuit of her at once. Yeah. If you've seen us but don't know who we are, you must not be very high up with the ex-mafia. This is for your own good. Drop the issue and beat it. Ma'am. Scree! We're withdrawing. Take out the S and I would have laughed even harder because it would have been a straight up re. Having to deal with these fiends changes the situation entirely. It's not worth it one bit. But what do we tell the group about Carol? That's for us to think about later. I won't soon forget this. Ma'am! Well, she was quite the colorful character, if I do say so myself. I think I like her already. I wonder if that was best. It just happened in the heat of the moment. But if Carol is still on the run, I worry this may prompt him to send out a demon. Should be fine. I like how nonchalant that you're being and dismissive you're being about this. I mean, given what happened in the last episode, I would think that you would treat the idea of them summoning a demon with a little bit more caution right now. Considering how pathetic that lot was, I get the sense Russell barely cares about Carol. Still, to Carol, even people such as them would seem quite threatening, I'm sure. Well, to be fair, I'd be running around like a pig squealing for its life if someone aimed a shotgun in my general direction. Think of it as cleaning house for her to make up for not paying rent on the room. That's a good way of thinking to think of it. It's not gonna mean much if Carol never knows about it, though. I feel as if a weight has been lifted. The owner of our room was someone who loved piano like me, and fought laughless like me. I don't know. Did she fight like you though? Did she have her own personal Karen chaperoning her everywhere? It's like the world has given me encouragement. That's not just us fighting Mayor Burroughs. And yes, I know she didn't mean that literally. Just being a smartass. If we meddle too much, I suspect we'll only bring Carol into greater danger. So now, I'll just quietly pray for Carol's safety. She's looking a lot better. Carol. You were a foolish woman, looking into Laughless's darkness, not knowing your own ability. But the footsteps you left rekindled Noel's flame just as it was about to go out. We'll carry the flame, unknown comrade. You've cleared the main story. Enjoy the rest of the vacation to its fullest. Wait, that's it? That's all? Felt like there'd be more to it, more to this than that. I'm assuming we'll see. I'm assuming we'll see the goldfish poop game and the shotgun lady, whose name I'm already forgetting, in a future episode. There's no way she's gonna be a one-off. No way. I don't think so. Alright, day 5 of vacation. 3 days left. Past the halfway mark. How goes it? Well, apparently shockingly good, because I'm already done the main story. I thought this whole thing would have lasted for a solid week if I followed the main story from start to finish in a near perfect sequence of events. I thought it'd be one of those kind of things, but no, it went by a lot sooner than I thought it would. I'm honestly kind of disappointed. But I guess that at least leaves me time to check out some of the other side activities. So that also means then that I won't have to spend too much time on what's left of this episode, of this season rather. So I might have time to try streaming Higurashi later after all. And I see the time over there is still chugging along like a rabbit on coke. Okay, so the cat cafe's open, so let's go here and pet some cats. What'll it be? Cost 1 slum ticket. Let me pet the kitties! Good. Go fawn over them. Oh, this is so wholesome. Snowy looks to be relaxing. Lily approached, acting like they own the place. And oh, Caron is sulking. But hey, Caron, I see you got a friend right next to you on the counter. Maybe he wants to read the articles too. You should share. You should let him take a peek. Maybe he wants to read world news or something. Lily approached, acting like they own the place. They probably do. Chi seems pretty sleepy. Then sleep, kitty. Nana approached, acting like they own the place. Ah, so your name's Nana. Look at you, Caron, making friends of Nana. Noel's high-strung mind was immensely soothed. I wonder what I should do. Let's play with them. Noel shook the cat toy, and the cat slept after it. Noel feels energized. Kitties are so cute. Not a word out of you, Caron. I know you want snark, but I don't want to hear it. Good boy. Good boy. Sweet silence from you. Had a relaxing time at the cat cafe. Oh, that was fun. That was great. What about your job? What's my job? I'm a courier. You don't want to know any more than that. Well, can I have you deliver some packages then? Devils, huh? Even devils, of all things, are a luxury for the rich. I've lived to this age and never seen a single one. Look behind me, madam. There's a dog on the ceiling of this building here. Can somebody get a ladder and get it down or something? Laughless has been getting stormy lately. Wonder if it's a sign of a new era coming. Oh yeah, you won't get any argument from me on that. A storm is definitely approaching, and I'm the storm bringer. Actually, wait. I need to get something for Charlie. That's right. Who are you? And why do you have some sci-fi looking rimmed glasses? Thanks again. To the same address as usual? Yes, thank you. Pardon me. Another customer. I've never seen anyone else here before. Welcome, welcome. How can I help you? I want to talk. That regular of mine with the glasses always buys in bulk. Very thrifty. He's gotta be somewhere. I want some nutrients! Well, I don't really think I need a scented candle since I don't intend on wasting time intentionally. That's not normally my style with these kind of simulation-based games. Where would he be, that gentleman with the glasses? Not here. Oh, were those birds always there? That was a neat little effect. Well, I can't think of any other place he might be besides either a cat cafe or... Wait, I should check the cafe before I order any food. Just to see if maybe he might be in the entrance or something. Nope. Nothing. Don't see him. Alright, let's go stuff our faces. I want some yakisoba. So this is yakisoba. Though the sauce is pitch black, perhaps it's tasty? Pitch black, huh? Yakisoba, huh? The color is totally different from the pasta Russell used to have. I'm not interested in knowing what kind of pasta he had! But it has quite an alluring smell. I'll wrap it around my fork like pasta. Oh my, this is rather delicious. I sort of get the feeling you're not meant to wrap it around a fork. If not with a fork, how do you propose I would eat it? Well, by slurping up the noodles, right? That's immodest! Let's give it a try. Well, I'll try it a bit. Slurp. Ha! You've got no resolve. The sun's gonna set on you. Oh, be quiet! I'll have you know I'm battling against guilt for this! That was a delicious meal. I enjoyed the meat and vegetables. I suppose you would consider this junk food? Were I not here, I would likely never eat this. Don't get all dramatic over a bite of junk food. I hear they sell instant yakisoba. Wasn't that what I just had? Regardless, I'm glad I could eat it now. If you like it, eat as much as you want while you're here wandering the slums. The sign said it tastes better with mayonnaise on it. Mayonnaise? Interesting. I shall try that next. How ambitious. You not a fan of mayo, Caron? Noel felt a deep satisfaction. The day comes to a close. Alright, 6 days of vacation. 2 days left. Just about bored of resting, I bet. Not even a little. Can I interact with the piano? The piano Carol brought here from the bar. Will she ever stand for it again? Oh yeah, that's right. I need to feed Charlie. Charlie! I got nutrients! If I could give this plant nutrients, perhaps I'd feel better myself. So, this is how you give a plant nutrients. I'm just doing what it said. Not sure if it's right. I'm astounded at how you got the idea to do this. You have no love for the plant, do you, man? I should kick you out for that. Everybody under this roof needs to either love Charlie or GTFO. Number 1 rule of the Neosekken household. Worship the plant or else. I would feel bad if it wilted, and I thought perhaps I could make myself and this plant feel better. Huh, so it's like that. Don't really know the feeling myself. Spend some time tending to the plant and giving it nutrients. Noel was greatly invigorated. We spent a whole morning just feeding Charlie. Like, okay, I did just say just a minute ago that number 1 rule under my household is to worship the plant. But to be so incompetent as to require an entire morning feeding nutrients to one freaking plant? Now, I've tended gardens before, and never really usually takes that long. Hold on a minute. I'm wondering if Karen's sprite... Okay, no, his eye does not move, regardless of where I'm positioned in relation to him. Got it. Alright. Alrighty. I gotta figure out where the hell that guy with the glasses went. How many slum tickets do I have left? 0. Okay, I'm gonna need to get some more. Save again. Doesn't appear to be open. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. It's Fridays. He did say he takes breaks on Fridays, so fuck. What the hell do I do now? I just used a slum ticket on restaurants, so I got nothing. Guess I'll work part-time. Can't do anything else. Actually, wait. Maybe I can talk to Caron in the hideout. Indecision. I am racked with it right now. Let's discuss about usual meals. Say, Caron, something has been on my mind. What is it? You always bring me these canned foods and leftovers from somewhere or another. Probably the food bank, if I had to guess. To get straight to the point, where is it from? You're that curious. Don't sweat it, the details don't matter. It does matter. No, I think it does matter. And also, I'm the only one who gets to eat. Devils don't need food, naturally. Well, isn't that just convenient? We can eat, but it's no problem if we don't. The same goes for hydration. Are you trying to dodge the question? Why, yes, he is. Don't you squawk at me in silence, boy! I asked you a question! Are you getting it by some means that you don't dare that you dare not say? Nothing like that. There's ways to get your hands on food. Rich girls, especially kids like you, just wouldn't know them. Going out of my way to explain it to you just seems like a pain, it's all. Just say you get it from the food bank. A vengeance seeker fighting against a city should be sweating the small stuff. Feeding oneself is hardly small stuff, bird brain. So he intends to keep it hidden. We've no money, so the mystery only deepens. Noel's high-strung mind was immensely soothed. How? Didn't seem like it to me. Say, I do have some alcohol. Perhaps I should treat Caron to it? Yes, let's get some truth serum down his beak. Ah, that's the spirit. Well, who am I to say no? Nice blush. Been a long time since I had this. It's cheap beer, but not so bad. Seems he's gotten rather drunk. I suspect he'd tell me anything right now, so I guess he's a lightweight then, if all that is just simple cheap beer. By the way, Caron, about our earlier discussion. Earlier what now? About where you're getting my meals. You're still on about that. What a hassle. Obviously, I'm just stealing it from around here. I guess I shouldn't be surprised it's just that straightforward. Still, how could you, stealing food from people? Shame on you. What? How you gonna buy food with no cash? Eh? You'd kick up a fuss about it, so I kept quiet. That's reality for you. Still, that's not nice at all. Ha! You in a position to worry about niceties when you're indebted to a devil? He may be drunk off his rocker right now, but he's got a point. If you don't like it, go ahead, be all virtuous. Bet you'll give that up once our stock runs out. Yeah, suppose he's right. Very sorry, shopkeepers of the slums. I will reimburse you someday. Well, we could just take over the town. That'd be a start. You tell me she feels a deep satisfaction, and yet, again, the conversation at the end gives me the impression she's feeling anything but. Stop lying to me, game. All right. Day 7 of vacation. It's the last day. Don't leave anything undone. And now we got a cat up on the roof of the building. Phew. Day in and day out. This place is as lousy as it ever was. Wonder if there's any way to make easy money. Because working yourself to death sucks ass. People can get used to living, can get used to anywhere. Once they do, they'll work in the slums and think nothing of it. Where is that guy with the glasses? I might have to do another run here just to see if I can find him. Well, I don't have any slum tickets, so I can't really do much of anything without them anyway, so I guess I'll need to get some more. There seems to be a shady guy in the back alleys, but I think I'll choose not to intervene. Well, I was going there anyway, so I'll take the lead. Nice to see ya. Okay, I'm serious about the rules. Even in these alleys, I'll drive out anybody who disturbs the peace. Alright, let's try the trial. What are you gonna make me do this time? Ah, this again? I wonder if this is randomized. Go, baby, go! Ah, shit! Empty. Empty. Aha! There we go. Gimme! Wait. So, 14? Wait, what? 1 plus 2. Okay, so it's 15. Excuse me. Thank you. So, 21. 17. Apparently, I'm bad at math today. 21. 16. 2. What the hell? I said 2! Way to go! Knew it'd be cake for you. That said, less than 5 seconds left. Here's your prize. Yeah, well, the control set messed me up. Oh, come on. All I got was was just a freaking ointment? Oh, no. Hell no. Hell freaking no. Nope. I'm redoing that. I am redoing that. Fuck you. Well, since I'm redoing this segment, I guess I might as well choose the other dialogue option. Ah, shit. God damn it. Alright. I'll just do this the faster way. Okay, there we go. Let's try this yet again. Right here, right here, right here. There we go. Okay, let's try to take it a little more slowly so I don't freaking accidentally press something again. I want something tastier. No, I think it does matter. Frankly, I like to have something tastier. Don't you think that's a bit bold to be asking? Well, devils don't need to eat, so I get why you'd value taste over amount or nutrition. Are you trying to dodge the question? Are you getting it by some means that you dare not say? Okay, so this is all the same. I wonder if this will be different. Been a long time since I had this. It's cheap beer, but not so bad. He's gotten rather drunk. I suspect he'll tell me anything right now. By the way, about earlier discussion. Okay, so this is all the same. Well, that's disappointing. Alright, now let's try that whole thing once more. Starting with this, huh? Get me! Come on, come on! There we go. Here we are. Booyah! Empty. Empty. Aha! How about that? 31 seconds. Way to go! Newbie cake for you. And you got a whole bunch of time left. And here's your prize. Ointment and 3 slum tickets. Well, I'm not gonna have time to use all of them, so I will do the one thing that makes the most sense to me right now. Cat Cafe! Fuck! God damn it all to hell. Fine, I guess I'll just eat. Oh, yes. Pizza! Let me have pizza! I'm used to eating pizza with a knife and a fork? What kind of freaking nature am I playing as here? Who eats pizza with a knife and a fork? I never had it sold by the slice before. Well, welcome to the plebeian way and normal human way of eating pizza, Noel. Enjoy it. Russell once said something like that. Do not compare me to him! It does not make me happy to hear that. Still, even if it's all called pizza, different places have their own ways to eat it and ingredients. That's true. This pizza has cheese, pepperoni, olives. A rather standard variety, I'd say. But there are brown pizzas with much more meat and sauce. I'd like to try that kind someday too. Brown pizza? So what, the crust is just cooked a bit more? Huh, color me surprised. I thought a rich girl wouldn't care for junky stuff like that. Don't be prejudiced. At times, even I wish to eat something with a simple and direct flavor. And compared to high-class restaurant fare, this pizza's taste is quite simple and quite direct. Well, you won't get any argument from me there, at least. Yum, yum. But it is very delicious. This is a knife and fork pizza, so how about you take a big bite instead of little nipples? I suppose I may as well. Yes, I suppose you're right. It's a bit like a large bread roll. Well then. There you go. Eat up, Squirt. Who are you calling Squirt? Pizza certainly is best when it's hot. Living out of our hideout, we've hardly had any opportunity to eat a nice warm pizza. When you want to eat a proper pizza, just buy one from that restaurant. Indeed, I will. Getting a better look at the slums. It really is a place people live, with businesses and all. Well, I didn't get to go out petting a cat, or playing with them or anything, but at least I got to eat pizza. Close second. Good morning, Caron. Morning. You're looking a lot better. All thanks to you. This may be the first time I felt my nerves so calm since I began my revenge. Now, I feel I can start walking once more. Then the vacation ends here. I feel this week was very energizing. I'm itching to get my body moving. By the way, I saw the cops out there earlier. Seems they're getting serious looking for us. Police. No doubt it'll be getting harder to walk around the slums so openly, disguises or no. And while our enemy is Russell, we can't ignore Caesar and Jillian either. We're gonna have our hands full soon. Even so, we will do what we are able. Let's go, Caron. Holy shit, I'm already done with it. I guess all around, this actually is a very short season compared to the last two. Or 3, rather, excuse me. Still, I want to try to see more of the events in this thing. And see if maybe I can also investigate that guy at the glasses as well. So, I'm gonna try to do at least one additional run before I bring this to a close. Oh? Hey, is that her? What's the deal? I finally made it back, and the streets are crawling with police. Uh-oh. Noel? Caron, we're about to meet the landlord. Might want to make yourselves more presentable. Had my life threatened at a bar, miraculously escaped due to that mafia lady's clumsy gunplay. Then had to hop hotels for 2 weeks to get away. Wish they'd have gone to these lengths for me. I did think it was a sketchy offer, but I have a pianist's pride, so I can't refuse an invitation. It really was as Noel deduced. Guess I was wrong about that part then. Still, for how stubbornly the Mafia was after me. Wonder why I abruptly stopped seeing them. Well, it doesn't really matter why, because it means I can walk around freely again. Wonder if I get back to my hideout. No, I better not. If that offer was a trap, they have my address. Guess maybe I was a bit too overeager. I'll keep my distance and not meddle. I guess while I'm here, I should probably pay a visit to the fake abbeys. I feel bad my brother was worried for me. Yeah, at least do that. Well, at least we know for sure she's alive and well. Guess that's it. Okay, so... Actually, wait, I would want to start over from scratch, actually. So I'd have the full AM on this thing, too. Because I'm noticing I'm starting at the PM thing. So, let's just do new game. And then go from there. Skip through all this. Okay, here we are. What's this doing all the way down here? Alright, now I got a full 7 weeks now. Let's go down here. Come on. Let's do this. Thank you. Get in there, man. Go. Gotcha. Would you get hold still? Thank you. Caron, grab the damn thing. Whew. Okay, got 3 tickets there. I should also talk to the shopkeeper. You know, I seriously doubt it's gonna happen, but... Okay, we'll get the poster. Alright, that. I seriously doubt it will happen at any point past 3.5, but... Noelle really should keep the red cap and jacket. It really does look good on her. Okay. So, glasses man. Probably requires a day or two of interaction. Oh yeah, I should get alcohol from what's-his-face up here. Assuming that won't take a whole day, yeah? So, grab that. Thank you. Just in case. It's not like it takes any time anyway. Save. And do trial again, get some more tickets. Yeah, okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go! Empty. Empty. Aha! Caron, get in there! Fucker. There we go. There we are. Ha! Maybe I should go ahead and save here. Got 6 tickets. Actually, wait. Yeah, let's eat food at the restaurant first. So it's not open right now. Okay, so I'll just go to the cat cafe then. Now, good sir, I have one mission here, and that is to bond with the cats. And very thoroughly. We got a few new ones here. Hello, Chi. Hairball. Aww. Snowy. And Mont Black. What a name for a cat. And take a nap, Mont Black. Let's give the cats a snack. Noel offered the cats a snack, and it was gone in the blink of an eye. Noel earned a feeling of deep satisfaction. Okay, so it should be open now. That youngster, that public disorder lately is a sign of people feeding up with burros, breasts not fit to be mayor. Okay, so is the glasses guy here yet? No, apparently not. All right, let's try. Let's have pizza again. Why not? Now this time, let's choose the other option. I'd get my mouth all messy. If I did that, my mouth would get all messy. Still plenty tasty if I take it slow. Nom, nom. Why don't you eat's making me impatient. Do not make snide commentary on people's meals. Okay, this is all the same. Okay, anything new with this? Okay, close on Tuesdays. Guess not. You know what I'm here for. Jack keeps glancing your way. Then come over here, Jack. Let me scratch your chin. Lulu approach, acting like they own the place. We got a bunch of narcissistic kitties around here, don't we? Chi is spacing out. Uh-oh. Mont Black is watching you closely. Let's pet the cats this time. You know, I'll gently pet the cat that approached her. If I get the chance, I'd like to have a cat myself. Oh, yes! Yes! Doesn't that sound great to Caron? Having a nice little pet kitty to keep us company in our little hideout. That's right. Keep quiet. Don't ruin the mood with a snide remark. I love bullying, Caron. Crips! How long it's been since I've had crepes. And town crepes, too, not served on a plate. Girls love their sweets, don't they? That they do. Is that stuff at all filling? Of course it is. There's chocolate sauce, cream, and strawberries on top of the crust. Though the banana one looked good as well. And it was hard to let go of the caramel nuts. Well, if you say so. The crepes I was served at home only had jam on them, so this is a fresh experience. Clearly your parents didn't love you to feed you because they'd never fed you those things with more than jam. Poor girl. What, so your family's rich but your crepes were poor? That's what I mean! No, I don't think it's that. More of a focus on the quality of ingredients. That kind of thinking. And that better be the best damn jam that's ever jammed, I'll tell you one thing. Otherwise, I'll still argue that your parents didn't love you enough. Ah, I get it. Personally, I find crepes like these more desirable than fancy crepes. Well, at this point, I am simply grateful to be able to eat crepes. Both kinds are very delicious. Well then, get your fill. Nobody's going to complain now. I feel like I could go for another if I were up to it. But I shall leave it at 1. It all costs 1 slum ticket, so you ought to use those on proper meals. I know that. Crepes are a reward for myself. Well, the important part is that she could take a load off. No additional dialogue for that one, eh? Fine by me, though. Okay, I got 2 tickets left. Cat Cafe looks closed right now, unfortunately for moi. Glasses man in here yet? Okay. Let's get some more tickets then. Let's go. That. Empty. 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 Gotcha. What the hell? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Shit. Woo, God. I was worried I was gonna trap myself there for a sec. Whew. Yeah, don't scare me like that. Jesus. I'll put that here. Okay, so you show up on the 4-day left thing on the PM. Gotcha. Customer. You're not gonna tell me about him? I wonder if I need to work part-time with this guy for a sufficient amount of tries before he starts telling me information about the glasses man. Now that I think about it, I guess I could try to see if there's a special scene for the scented candles. Why don't I check that real quick? Okay, let's have a relaxing time. It smells nice. Fragrant smells truly are soothing. Huh. This isn't bad. This isn't bad. Feels like it's mitigating the dirty air outside a bit. Say, Caron, where'd you get this coffee from? There was just some instant coffee I pulled from the cupboard. Is that alright? This is someone else's room in the end. Spend a relaxing time with Caron enjoying the smell of the candle. Oh, that was disappointingly short. Okay, let's just reload. Now I got that little curiosity out of the way. Let's eat some more. Does this thing randomize itself, I wonder? Apparently not. What if I load? What if I load? Let me see. Nope. Fine. Let's just do a back alley trial. Hey, this is new, actually. Phew. Got my blood pumping. Gotta keep your body active or you'll be screwed when the time comes. You sure we shouldn't be getting a prison break together? Let's wait a little longer. No point in being hasty. Yeah, guess so. Ain't an easy task, that's for sure. Was that a street gang? Probably shouldn't get involved. I wonder if the street gang people and the glasses guy are connected somehow. Wait a minute. Why don't I... Maybe that might have triggered an event. Let me see if I can find someone new before I do back alley trial. No. Not yet, good sir. Not yet. Apparently not. Oh well. Unfortunate. Alright, let's go. There we go. Five. 16. 5. Okay, so 21. Okay. Here we go. Motherfucker. Thank you kindly. Anything new here at the shop? That regular mind of the glasses always buys in bulk, very thrifty. Oh, Wolf, hey, welcome to the stream. I'm late, but hello there, Neos. Hello to you too. I'm just currently trying to complete what's left of 3.5. I just got the main story done, and now I'm trying to find what's left of the side content I missed out on my initial run. And then once I'm done with that, I might bring this stream to... I'm probably going to bring this stream to a close, and then I'll start another one for Higurashi and the Cry Hope Plus shortly after. Anything about the street gang I ran into? Apparently not. Guess we're going to the Cat Cafe. Again. Lily looks restless. Nana's watching you closely. Jack seems to want attention. And come over here, Jackie Poo. Snowy seems pretty sleepy. Mon Black came over to see you. Mon Black is lounging around. Aww. Let's give the cats a toy to play with this time. They're all such good kitties. Anything's possible if you put your mind to it. Anything's possible if you put your mind to it. Okay, I guess that's it for that. Anything going on down here? Nope. Apparently not. Some young kids came by here to break a sweat. That dyed green hair, that scarf, might be a gang. Yeah, you don't say. But where do I find them? Are they characters for later seasons, maybe? And it's just like cameo appearances? Starting to wonder if that's indeed the case here, and I'm just possibly wasting my time. Let's do curry this time, in honor of a certain curry maniac. What a sweet and tasty smell. Ah, hot! Spicy! I seem to recall curry isn't a native food here, but you don't seem opposed. Yes, that's right. Compared to when I had this in the past, it has a bit of a unique flavor. But even in the slums, curry is quite tasty. Then eat up. And yet, it is awfully spicy! Caron, do get me some water! Too much stimulation for a sheltered girl. Well, maybe spicy, but this is quite good. Before, I had always avoided it because spicy foods made me sweat most embarrassingly, but this spice is quite addictive. Incidentally, just how spicy did you make it? I decided if I was eating curry, I might as well go with the second spiciest option. What'd you do, put cayenne pepper on there or something? That's bold for a first time. Phew, what a delectable meal. You ate it all up. How stimulating and novel. Perhaps I'll try the spiciest one next time. Feels like I've got an unexpected look at your tastes. Running out of time. Okay, anything with the glasses guy, maybe? No, apparently not. Ah, no, I don't want this. Oh yeah, it is Friday, isn't it? Cat Cafe it is. Seedy has a look that screams, "Pet me!" Then come over here and be pet. She keeps glancing my way. Mont Black popped down next to you. Mont Black seems to really like visiting me. Shuppy looks restless. Ah, Shuppy's a Siamese. Noel's high-strung mind was immensely soothed. Lulu came over to see you. Lulu popped down next to you. Let's play again. Nothing new on that, huh? Okay, let's try the restaurant once more. Seriously? Nothing new? Well, now that I think about it, there was another dialogue option for the yakisoba, wasn't there? That's immodest. Absolutely not. It's immodest to slurp loudly. Do you slurp your pasta? Devils don't eat pasta. I don't know, that sweaty look on your face tells me otherwise, Caron. Well, eat it how you like. It's yakisoba. Delicious meal. I'm starting to think there really is nothing more to those other characters I see. At least in this thing. Maybe there's something else I can just do in the hideout. Let's try sleeping soundly. Why not? Well then, time for a nap. Okay, take a nap for a while. You had a grand, dramatic dream that can't be summed up in so few words. Well, how predictably anticlimactic. Okay, now we got all of them present, huh? No new scene with the pizza, huh? Okay, I wonder if I'll get how different the ending will be now that I've never bothered with the Caron storyline. Sorry, Carol storyline. Good morning, Caron. Morning. You're looking a lot better. All thanks to you. It's maybe the first time I felt my nerves so calm since I began my revenge. Now, I feel like I can start walking once more. Then the vacation ends here. I feel very soothed from this week. I was able to relax body and mind. Didn't you eat every meal they had in the dining district? Huh? Now that you mention it, I suppose I did. As long as I don't gain much weight. Forget getting it. You've got a whole different concept of weight from normal people. That's not the issue! And please don't make such insensitive jests! You sure went to that cat cafe a lot over the course of this week. Well, of course. They were all so cute. I wonder, did I meet all 10 of them? How spiteful are you? I was gonna snap from all their threats and scratchings. Even so, I'm certain they wish to play with you in their way. Oh yeah, I bet they did. By the way, I saw cops out there. Okay, so you just get comments on whether or not you can thoroughly complete certain activities. Okay. And I guess there's just about one other thing I can do at this point from the looks of it, and that is doing the shop. Right. Shop, here we come. I want to be a slave. Good work, good work. Slump ticket reward. You were helpful. Come again. Part-time again. Today was busy, so I threw in a little extra. Helpful, come again. Okay, back to the shop we go. Close on Tuesdays. Go. That. Get him, man, get him. Thank you. Okay. Starting to... Okay, so here's what I think I'll do. I'll just do a few more days of working part-time, and if nothing new happens as far as events go, I'm going to assume that there's really nothing else left for me to do on this season. Then I'll just stop there. So probably a few more minutes at the rate I'm going. Okay, there's you again. Anything. Almost done for the week anyway. Might as well finish it. Day. Now that I think about it, the manager in the store and the guy in the back alley both seem to think of each other as shady. It's actually kind of funny. So, any comments on my workaholic tendencies during my so-called vacation? I feel this week was very energizing. I'm itching to get my body moving. By the way, so, okay, so that's it? Just that one comment? Yeah, I don't think there's really anything more I can do. I'm guessing the guy with the glasses and those street punks have to be characters that are formally introduced in later seasons. And they're characters that just simply got cameos in this thing. Because they've got full-blown character sprites and all that, so I mean they gotta be actual story characters, right? Maybe we'll see them later. But besides that, well, this thing ended up being shorter overall in terms of actual content than I expected, but all the same, I think it served its purpose just fine of being a nice little fun little side distraction from the more serious narrative that we've been following so far. But the thing is, doing it between seasons 3 of 4 out of, like, what, a 12-part story? This feels like it's very early for something like this to happen within a story. At least as far as how these sorts of vacation-based story arcs tend to go in stories like these. Usually you don't see these things play out until, like, maybe halfway through a story or something like that. Unless it's like a really long series, or game, or what have you. So, yeah, the placement's just a bit odd to me as far as where these events take place in the story, because especially because we haven't really done much, I feel like, to actually earn ourselves a vacation. I don't know. I guess that's just a creative choice on the writer's part. But my feelings about this story's placement in relation to the rest of the main story aside, like I said, I enjoyed it for what it was, even though I felt it was a bit short. And I now can't wait to get started with Season 4 proper. And I guess we're going to now have to deal with the fact that our friend Jillian is basically an enemy of ours now. And she seems to be controlling that other bird demon that's apparently very powerful. Things are definitely going to get very interesting soon, I'm sure. So, since I got done with this thing overall sooner than I expected it to, it looks to me like I guess I'll have time to do a second stream right after this one after all. So I'm going to be hopping on Higurashi When They Cry Ho Plus. So I'm going to take a short break, and then I'm going to get that started. So, for those of you who want to come back and see that stream, I'll see you again shortly, or if not, I'll see you again whenever I see you. Hope you all have a fantastic day, whatever it is you decide to do. Take good care of yourselves.